Hi Scorpio, this is Star. We're going to be doing your whole story reading today, but before I begin, I want to see what your overall energy is. For those of you who are not familiar, the whole story reading, we go through the entire deck. All right, Scorpio. What is your overall energy at this time? Okay, so at the bottom we have Limitless. And the card that you drew is Unconditional Love. Wow. I almost feel like some of you could be meeting someone who just opens up your heart chakra. Like some of you could be experiencing love, a deep love, a level of love that you have never experienced before. Some of you could be having children and feeling that. Wow, okay. Let's see. I've already pre-shuffled, but I will shuffle on camera so you know I didn't rig the cards. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Just shuffle these. Last shuffle. All right, let's see what's going on. Interesting. All right, let me just put these down so that I can get a clearer picture. I'm seeing a lot of you like feeling overwhelmed. Could be like overworked, whatever this is, but it's like overwhelming. I'm getting though this feeling of like being overwhelmed is as a result of like a group of other people. So it's like maybe you feel judged by others. You feel like people are, pointing fingers or criticizing. There's something about like criticism over how you've been living your life or how you do certain things. Interesting. Okay. Some of you could be moving on from. So the Hierophant can be a marriage. It can also be an organization. You could be leaving a company. You could be leaving a marriage. But you're moving on, or this could be just a lifestyle, quite frankly. So you, whatever it is, you're moving on from it. You're seeing, it's like you got everything you needed to get from it, or you learned everything you needed to learn, and you feel like now it's time to move on. This may come across as very insensitive, mean. There's someone who was keeping things from you, or you maybe were keeping something from someone, but this is like whatever was being planned, whatever was being formulated, whatever steps were being taken, someone was doing this in silence, or will be, because this could be past, present, or future. Okay. Yeah, so there was some kind of truth here that somebody was trying very hard to protect. And so I'm seeing some anger here in someone's part. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Whatever the case is, this person, it's like they know something is off. There's something off about its situation, and then they go digging for to find the truth of like, something's not sitting right. Let me go dig around and see what the heck it is. And then whatever it is that they find out, like they're finding out, something was being planned behind their back, or some actions were being taken behind their back, and this has happened for, quite some time. I'm also getting like finding out the extent that somebody, of the actions that somebody was taken to keep something a secret. I'm also getting like the truth being forced out of someone. So like some kind of like interrogation. Yeah, so this is like intimidating, trying to intimidate someone into telling the truth. Whatever the case is, it causes like a complete moving on from what used to be the norm. Okay, so letting go of the norm, or letting go even of a marriage or a relationship. All right, let's see what else we have. Yeah, so see, again, finding out a truth, or a truth coming out, leads to for someone to turn their back, move on. Yeah. Someone doesn't want this to happen, though. I do have fire energies here, so I kind of want to say for a lot of you, it is going to be a fire sign trying to stop you from ending something, but it doesn't have to be. Yeah, I'm seeing a breakup here. But someone wants to make it better. But by the time they try to make it better, I kind of feel like it's too late. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Yeah. There's no hiding from this truth. Okay. So whatever side you're on, it's like, don't even try, because it's coming out regardless. Like whatever this is, it's coming out. This was a betrayal. So somebody here is like willing to say or do anything just so you won't leave them. And they've been doing this repetitive, like this has happened before. So this could have been like an on and off situation or relationship where you want to leave, and then the person says something and convinces you not to. Yeah, but you're moving on. Somebody here is moving on from a connection, making a decision to, or realizing, I deserve to be happy as well. I deserve love. It's very emotional. I'm picking that up. So it's almost like I feel like whatever this is, it's been going on for quite some time, and it's almost like finding out something was an illusion. Whatever you thought was actually was not. Behind the scenes, it actually was not. It was an illusion. Oops. Mm. Yeah, somebody is going to be very, very worked up and worried about this ending, this transformation. or there's obsessively thinking about you. There could be somebody here obsessively thinking about you. I'm getting here somebody who had an unhealthy, I want to say like addiction to power. Also someone who could be very greedy. So again, the Four of Pentacles is here twice. So there's this devil energy here. It could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with. We do have Earth here, but we're going through the entire deck, so all the signs are going to be here. What I feel here, though, so I just did, who was it? I just did Cancer's reading, and they had something similar, okay, to where I'm getting here, the similarity lies in being here involved in some sort of connection that is based on like the fear of not having someone there to help you or to keep you company, you know, like a fear of being alone, a fear. It's like somebody giving into their insecurities, or you know, both parties giving into insecurities, and so perpetuating this toxic connection because of these insecurities. So it's almost like, you know, that saying, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. It's almost like knowing that you're in the wrong relationship, but you figure, well, you know, what really is out there anyway, like it's only going to get worse, or I'm going to find somebody just like this person, or there's nobody perfect, you know, that kind of mindset, to where you're like, well, I've been with them for forever anyway, so let's just stay in this, that type of thing. And so I do feel like whatever is happening here, these challenges that are being presented to you in the near future, or perhaps, you know, presently, it's happening for a reason, Scorpio. It's happening so that new paths can open up in front of you, or so that you can open these new paths yourself. But I do feel like there's been quite some time that has gone on to where you've had ample opportunities to see that no matter how much you keep investing in this, it's like you're dumping energy into a black hole. You're never going to get a return on this. It's never going to come together. We have the Temperance card here in reverse with the Five of Cups. It's a disappointment. It just is what it is. And I'm getting here, this is like a situation perhaps where you need to cut your losses. I feel like you guys have some sort of advantage here. I don't know if it's financial or whatever it is, but I do get a financial component here where there's definitely somebody very greedy. So they're obsessed with having money, obsessed with keeping money, obsessed with like very stingy, very greedy. And so you moving on poses a challenge to that. But there's definitely a fight here of like wanting to be liberated, and another party wanting to stop that from happening. Okay, so whichever side you're on, you will know. I'm getting here, you're going to be getting support from other people. So I don't know if you have some, like whoever your support system is. I do feel like you're getting a lot of messages. This could be on social media, like people wanting to cheer you up is what I'm seeing. So I'm getting here, this is more so, I'm picking up this more so as guidance. Um, because you are, it seems as though you're in a transition that involves closing something out that clearly you didn't want to close out, but it just is what it is. And so you being in this transition, I feel like you're being asked to take your time. Um, take your time to really assess what makes you happy so that you don't get stuck in another cycle that is similar to where you're compromising, because I'm getting like compromising yourself, compromising your dreams, and investing in the wrong situations, okay, whether that be relationships or whatever it is, career related, whatever it is. This is about knowing when to cut your losses. And so you're being asked to look at the big picture, to dream big, because you have a major opportunity here to create something amazing, but it's like you have to take your time and do it the right way. I feel like you're a very generous person, or somebody around you is. Let me see. Be a Leo. No, I'm getting. I feel like there's a lot of people, like friends, family, people from your past who are contacting you to let you know that they do support you. So this could be related to that unconditional love. Like there's people who are demonstrating their unconditional love for you, and maybe they never did in the past, or there's never been an opportunity, but it seems as though you may be going through a period of crisis that triggers like the support to be presented to you somehow. I feel like that people are making like gestures, not romantic gestures, but like they just want you to know that they're there for you, that you're loved, that you're valued, especially more so that you're valued. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I'm getting dream big. Like whatever you put your energy into this year, especially for some reason, is very important. Whatever you put your energy into, make sure it's something that you are, it's like super passionate about. Wow. I keep getting like knowing when to cut your losses, knowing when not to give to something or someone. Because here's the thing, there's a characteristic in a lot of you that has taken you pretty far in life, and that is your resilience, your persistence. You really keep at things, and just how that has for most of your life created certain successes, or um, has gotten you what you wanted. It has also held you back and kept you stuck, because that innate sense of continuing the fight, not giving up. Sometimes it has proven to be a negative in your life, and so um, that's why they're telling you to take your time. Like, what is it that you really want to accomplish in this next phase of your life? Maybe you're starting like a new cycle. Let's say like a new 7-year cycle, or whatever, 9-year cycle. Some people say it's a 9-year cycle. I tend to think it's a 7-year cycle, and so it's a very pivotal time where a lot can happen. Things could go either way. This is all very much under your control. And this could change your life completely. Okay, so even though maybe in the past years you haven't been um, fully satisfied, I'll say, this next phase can be very, very lucrative and also very fulfilling. This is the potential of something being very fulfilling. But it all depends on you, right? So again, I feel like very important here is when to say when to say enough is enough, when to cut your losses, when to just take the loss. Accept the loss and move on. Don't make it a bigger loss by hanging out there for years and years, or whatever this is. This could have to do with like your career. Maybe you had a particular career that at one point in your life you were passionate about, but over the years it kind of dwindled, kind of died off. But you still kept at it and kept at it, which again, it's a great quality to have, but it's a dangerous quality if you don't know when to stop it, when to just say, okay, because you could have a good run with something or someone. But once it's over, it's over. And so we need to learn how to, or I know I'm a Scorpio moon, so yeah, that definitely applies to me, of knowing when to accept that it's time to let go. We enjoyed it while we had it, and just knowing when to detach and no longer give, because that's the thing. I feel like there's an element here of one energy being very greedy and the other energy being very generous. And so there has definitely been an imbalance there that has caused some issues in the past, and I don't think you want to repeat that going forward. So oof. All right. I'm going to say don't make any big purchases, like be very careful with your money, because there could be some unexpected events that happen here, or something that you wanted to do that you cannot do. Okay, it could be temporarily, but it's as a result of some sort of crisis moment. Mm. Okay, there's definitely a family situation here, so there might be some sad news with regards to your family. This could have to do with an older person. Possibly there might be an illness or a surgery, but I'm getting for some of you like there's a need for treatment, but it can't be done for some reason. Okay. Whatever this crisis moment is going to bring a side, like a more mature side to you, or it's going to teach you a big life lesson. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's a surprise revelation, some kind of major revelation. Could be about an Aries, a father figure. Hmm. I'm getting here some of you could be moving. I'm also seeing a birth of a child. So I don't feel like it's you though. For some of you it could be, but I kind of feel like this is like news coming to you that there will be a birth of a child. So like somebody is expecting, there could be celebration, or somebody is having a birthday and you could be traveling to this celebration. Could also be like an anniversary, something of like an anniversary. So anniversary could be anything, an anniversary of a marriage, a birthday. So I'm picking that up as well. Some of you could be learning a lesson from a female figure in your life. So it could be a female, it could be a wife, it could be a mother who is like giving you some wise advice, like opening your eyes somehow. But this could be saddening as well. So I have the Emperor and the Empress here, both. I feel like there's somebody around you who you thought was more mature than they actually were, or maybe they are mature, but there's something that they do here that is very impulsive that they regret or they will regret, and they may have done it, just because I don't know why I'm getting like grandstanding. Somebody wanted to show off, or they wanted to feel, like they were in control. Um, but this caused a loss, and it may very well impact it. Well, clearly it will, because it's coming out here in your reading. You could be finding something out about someone that like stops you in your tracks or causes separation. If there is a separation from someone, it could be a husband, like I said, a husband, a father, or an Aries. Um, if that happens, I feel like this person is going to come back, and like when they see that you're separating, or they're going to try to come back and then be very loving and caring and like apologizing, giving you a lot of attention. So whether or not you accept it, I don't know. I don't see that here, but I see somebody apologizing to you very quickly. So yeah, you could find something out, find out some kind of truth, and then once this person sees that the jig is up, they're going to apologize. But I do see some celebration here, so it could be someone's birthday or something, like I said. Yeah, again, I'm getting this message here in particular with this Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Again, I'm seeing this person apologizing. I see you guys doing a lot of thinking with regards to like decisions about your family, or about where, like what direction to take your family going forward. Let me see. You're trying to figure something out. You're going with your gut on something. Oh, you're trying to, yeah, you're trying to figure out the truth about something or someone. Someone who's very closed off, doesn't, share, doesn't open up. Or you are this way. You may be feeling, or you're giving the impression that you're very closed off, like you're not sharing what it is that you're thinking, what you're planning. You're not talking about this, but there's a lot of whatever's causing confusion. You're trying to figure it out. There's something you don't see clearly. This is family. It's something related to family. Mm. I feel like somebody is like wanting to promise you this beautiful new beginning. This could have to do with children or your siblings. Okay, so whatever it is you're going through here, where you have, you're kind of closed off, right? Doing a lot of thinking. Whoever is around you is getting very uneasy about that. That makes them very uncomfortable or nervous because of the fact that they don't know what it is what's going on with Scorpio. What are they thinking? What are they planning? Um, and so they're taking, pretty swift action. I feel like somebody's like rushing to you to try to make things better, to try to apologize, to try to like smooth things over. They may be spending money on you, or, like making you like your favorite meals. I don't know, but this is like making you feel like a queen or a king, or but you're very suspicious about this. So even when people act this way toward you, rather than thinking, oh, how nice, they really must love me, you become more suspicious. You're like, what the heck is this person hiding? So you're very much in your thoughts, and it's making someone nervous and getting. I feel like you've let something go, like someone offended you or did something to you, and you kind of let it go, but not really. It's only on the surface. You've let it go as far as like you're not outwardly arguing or fighting with this person, but you're definitely internally you're coming up with some sort of plan, or making some kind of decision as to going forward. I don't know. You might be planning like some major change. Um, Again, I feel like some of you may actually move. Hmm. I feel like your goals are misaligned with another person that you may be sharing your life with, okay, or time with, um, or sharing a residence with, okay. So it doesn't even have to be like a spouse or anything like that. It could very well be like a roommate, okay. So you may be thinking about moving and you don't want to let this person know yet, but anyway, whatever it is, this is like being at odds when it comes to hopes, dreams, goals. Yeah. And you're going to be talking about this eventually. It's not going to be a pleasant conversation, though. Again, this, like, whatever it is that makes you happy or that you want to accomplish is completely at odds with whoever it is that you're dealing with. It is some kind of relationship here, because we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So whatever this is, it has the potential. It's like it's so big that it has the potential to completely end the connection. So, like, let's say you live in the United States, but you've always dreamt of living in Europe, and that's your goal, that's your dream. But whoever it is that you share living space with, or that you share your life with, that's the last thing they want to do. They just want to settle down where they are, close to home, like what they know as their home. And so that's completely indirectly at odds with what you want. And I feel like there's definitely very much a focus on your individuality. Um, and this is making somebody. So again, we have this fire energy here, specifically Aries. This Emperor like keeps catching my attention. I feel like this person is very uncomfortable because they feel as though they're losing a certain amount of power that they thought they had over you. Because whatever it is you're saying, they're not liking. Could be a Sagittarius as well. I'm getting here like opposing energy, like someone's very confrontational, and the other person just tries to soothe the situation. They don't want any arguments. Someone tries to charm you. Let me see. Yeah, it's like I'm getting here like somebody that involves themselves in your plans. So whatever you say is your goal or whatever, it becomes their goal, but in reality, it's not. So it's like someone is saying what you want them, what you want to hear, what they think you want to hear. They want you to think that they're on your side, but in reality, behind the scenes, they are working the situation to go in their favor, however it is that they want to go. You know that saying? I don't know why this came to my mind, but it was in that movie. It was an old movie, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, where the lady, the wife, the mother in the movie, she says she's teaching her daughter that not to be so direct with men when it comes to getting them to do what you want. And she said, um, the man is the head of the household, but the woman is the neck, and the neck turns the head whichever direction. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Like somebody is trying to influence you without you knowing. But good luck with that with a Scorpio. Like that's actually comical. Um, so let's see here. Yeah, mm, yeah, you are going to be. It's like you don't care whose feelings get hurt now, like because you feel like you're not doing anything wrong. Like you're just following your dreams. Um, that's how you see it. But in you doing that and you really just focusing on yourself and what you want, it is creating havoc in some kind of connection or relationship that you have in your life. And it could cause quite some distance between you and another person. I feel like there's a lot of love between you and this person, but there's also, I'm getting like unstable type of love. I'm seeing a lot of tears. Okay, so somebody's doing a lot of crying, healing. They feel like you're turning their world upside down. Again, I'm seeing some anger coming through, like toward you though. Not so much you toward the other person. It's more them toward you, if I'm honest. I feel like you're telling someone, yeah, I have a lot of love, but that I have no more to give. There's something like you have no more to give. Maybe you feel like you've compromised a lot for whoever this is, and you're just not gonna. You don't want to put your dreams on hold anymore. And this is definitely like cramping somebody's style. They want you to continue um, to put your goals and dreams on hold for the sake of their comfort. Yeesh. Someone being very harsh with their, this is like ruthless type of communication or how you go about things. I don't know if this is you or someone around you. There's a whole new start here, the creation of something new that may, this may last like 10 years or more. Whatever it is you're creating, maybe some of you are um, opening a business or I don't know, but it's like on your own. So maybe in the past you've done this, but with the collaboration of others. Here, I see you completely doing it yourself. Yeah, some of you are like starting new careers, starting new businesses, getting a new job. It's causing somebody a lot of stress, and maybe you, okay? Because this we have two tens here, so in order to start this new thing or this new project, um, you have to let go of something. I don't know, but whatever you're working on is causing a lot of friction around you. Yeah, these plans that you're making, it's making someone angry. Like someone feels very resentful toward you. Oof. You see this King of Swords, like he is like spitting out some truth, but it's hurtful. Oof. This someone has a sharp tongue, and they're not lying. Whatever it is they're saying, this is truth. But damn, it's mean. Wow. There's definitely changes, big major changes happening. You will eventually, so here's the thing, you will be expressing all that stuff that you were planning on the hush hush. You will eventually express what it is that is happening, but once it's already happened, like once you're already like knee deep in it, then you're going to tell people, oh, all this is changing. And then someone's going to freak out. Yeah, somebody you live with. Again, okay, so some of you could be like getting a new job or starting a new business or whatever, but you need to do it in another state, city, country, whatever. So again, I don't know if this is like the third time I'm seeing somebody here is moving and someone doesn't like it. All right. And it may just be that it's not necessarily that they don't want to move or they don't want to go along with whatever it is that you planned. It's more so the fact that you decided this all on your own. So they feel slighted in some way, and it's causing a lot of anger and resentment. Page of Swords, clarifying the Page of Swords. Wow. This is a tough one. I'm going to say this is really a tough one because the thing is that this makes sense. This unconditional love makes sense because I feel like somebody is being put to the test. I don't necessarily feel it's you. I feel like it's somebody around you for most of you. Somebody's love is being put to the test. Because whatever this is, I do get the sense that you have been compromising something, some dream or desire that you've had for some time. I don't see you doing that anymore. I see you being very, shoot, I gotta go pick up my son, but I see you being very decisive about this. Like you cannot, nobody can talk you out of it. You're going to go for whatever this is because you know this is your path to happiness. The thing is that whoever it is that you're with, someone that you share your life with, this could be a spouse. Okay, we have 10 of Cups and the Lovers. So this could be a spouse, a life partner. This could go either way. It's going to make or break your relationship, and it all depends on, your person, whoever it is that you're dealing with. But there's going to be a lot of conversation around this once you're ready to reveal what this is. I do get that for a lot of you, this person is just going to retreat. They're going to say what they're going to say. It's not going to be nice, and then they're going to retreat. They're going to close down, like shut down. Because they don't want this change. They don't want you to do what it is that you're doing, even if it means that you're going to be happy. They simply don't want it. And so I do feel as though you're going to kind of realize that in this case here, yes, there's a lot of love. But it's almost like you're a prisoner of it. If it is unconditional love, I feel like I don't know if there's going to be an ultimatum or something like that, but There's a change that you want to make, and it's almost like this is going to prove to you how much this person actually loves you. Are they going to make the sacrifices that you feel you've made for them? Are they going to do that for you because you feel like this is now somebody else's turn to make the sacrifices? And I don't see you backing down. I feel like you're very invested in this relationship. You do have unconditional love for this person, but I don't think you are willing to sacrifice yourself anymore, because you have felt kind of imprisoned by the love, if that makes any sense. You want something new, and whether or not this person comes along with you, it's up to them. This is really up to that person. You want them to come along for the ride, but if they don't, I kind of feel like you're just going to say, okay, then you don't. Then there is no unconditional love. But this is a time where someone's going to be tested. All right. Ooh, I am late. Let's see what the guidance is for you, Scorpio, and then I will call it a day. Ouch. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, look, at the bottom we have hold your vision, fixed moon. And the card that you drew is prosperity lies ahead. I think you know this. I think that whatever path, whatever vision it is that you have, you know that if you hold this vision, it's leading you toward happiness and prosperity. And that's why you're not backing down. So it's really a test for the other person. How this goes, I don't know. I guess you guys will have to tell me. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed the reading. I'll see you guys here soon. If you're interested in a private reading, email me at eyesofthestarstarot@gmail.com. Bye.